Today I'm going to platinum Mafia, a game where you play as an everyday cabbie turned mobster. The game has 43 trophies, and to get them all I have to play through the game on classic difficulty, the hardest difficulty, which can be incredibly painful at times. Anyhow, we start out in a cafe, with the main character Tommy Angelo telling a story to a cop. We then cut back into the past, where Tommy is just doing the rounds as an everyday taxi driver. All of a sudden, these two guys show up with a gun and tell me to drive. We have to drive through the city to evade some other dudes chasing us. Eventually, we lose them. After that, we find out that the guys are working for a Mafia don, and we get paid off. I got a trophy for completing the mission. Later on, we are just doing some more driving when two of the rival gang members come and beat us up. We run all the way back to where we dropped the guys off, and they help us before offering us a job. This earned me another trophy. I was a little bit pissed off, so me and one of the mobsters, Paulie, go off to destroy the rival gang's cars as payback. On my way, I got stopped by the cops and had to pay a fine, earning me the trophy Lined Pockets. Anyhow, we go and blow up some cars before returning to the don and applying for a permanent position. Completing the mission earned me a trophy. I also found a cigarette card, which earned me another trophy. In the next mission, we go out and just do the ordinary routine. By that, I mean we go and beat up helpless small business owners along with delivering some alcohol. If you don't know, in the 1930s when this game is set, there was prohibition, meaning alcohol was illegal, which is why it's our main income stream. One of the businesses we go to has made a little pact with the rival gang. Paulie, one of my friends, gets shot. I have to run into the house and gun down a few rival mobsters before pursuing some who are fleeing with a bunch of money we are owed. I catch them eventually and get a trophy. I also found a pulp magazine for another trophy. After that, the Don tells us that he wants a certain race car driver to lose because the rival Don is betting on him. We go to the racetrack to steal the car before driving it across town to a mechanic who will destroy the engine. On my way, I got caught and was arrested for a trophy. This part was really difficult because there is a time limit, so you basically have to have a perfect run. Anyhow, I did it, but the mission isn't over yet. On the day of the race, we are told that the driver that the Don is betting on broke his arm, so we have to compete in the race for him. This is probably the most infamous mission in the game because it is borderline impossible. There are countless Reddit threads of people saying it took them over 3 hours. I tried and tried, but just could not complete this mission. Luckily, there is a glitch you can use. Basically, when the race starts, you go in the opposite direction and crash into the other racers, causing a massive pileup. It took me over an hour of trying, but I managed to do it, and I got 2 trophies for winning the race and completing the mission. The next mission was a nice change of pace. It was super easy. All I had to do is walk the bartender's daughter home. Yeah. On the way, there are some thugs trying to get to her, but we beat the shit out of them. As usual, I got a trophy for completing the mission. For the next mission, the Don decides we should go and beat up some of the thugs who are causing trouble. We go see some of the thugs, and things get real ugly. We murder like 20 people, it's kinda crazy. It's a fun mission, and I got a trophy for it. Unfortunately, one of the guys saw our faces and survived. The Don also wants to send a message to a business owner who is allying with the rival gang. I go to the very reputable establishment and blow it up. I then head to a church where they're having a funeral for one of the guys we murdered. We shoot up the place and kill a guy who saw us and survived. We then escape in a massive car chase, which is really fun. I got the trophy Murder in the House of God for completing the mission. After that, I did a little bit of open world stuff. First, I went and just shot a bunch of cops and a bunch of innocent people, which got me a 5-star wanted level. I then fled and hid for a while, which got me a trophy. I also lockpicked 5 cars for the trophy Car Enthusiast, and I saw a motorcycle and did a wheelie for 3 seconds for the trophy Stunt Rider. For the next mission, we have to go and pick up a large shipment for the Don. When we get there, there are cops and members of the rival gang, run by Don Morello. Sam, one of our guys, gets shot, so we have to defend him and then escape from hordes of police officers. We manage to escape and get Sam to a doctor for a trophy. In the next mission, we are told by the Don that Frank, the guy who does the finances, has betrayed us and given our books to Don Morello. I am sent to go and kill him. I find him leaving on a plane with his family, and I manage to catch him. We talk for a while, and he says that it was only to save his family. We let him go and lie to the Don, saying we killed him. I got 2 trophies, one for completing the mission and another for finding a copy of Gangsters Monthly. Next up is a super boring mission where we just sneak into a guy's house and steal something from his safe. At least I got a trophy. After that, we go to smuggle in some booze from someone in a parking garage. Morello's boys find us, and there is a lengthy shootout where I commit 71 felonies. After that, there is a car chase and I earn the trophy Best Laid Plans. Later on, we learn that the government has ended prohibition, meaning the whole alcohol smuggling trade is worthless. This basically starts an all-out war between the 2 gangs, both trying to take over other industries. In the next mission, the Don's driver calls in sick, so we have to drive him out for lunch. While we're there, we get ambushed by some of Morello's men. They shoot up the entire restaurant and we only just manage to escape. The Don deduces that it was the sick driver that gave us up, so we pay him a visit. Completing the mission earned me a trophy. Now that the war between gangs has truly commenced, we need to send a message to politicians, cops, and judges on the side of Morello. To do this, we sneak onto a huge steamboat where a senior councillor is celebrating his 50th birthday. Right as he finishes his speech, I put a bullet between his eyes, and in the chaos, I escape on a speedboat, earning a trophy. After that, we go to assassinate Morello's brother, who controls the city docks. This mission was incredibly difficult. 1, because there is a motorbike chase, and motorbikes are way harder to drive than cars, and 2, because there are so many men trying to stop you, and so many directions you can be flanked from. Anyway, I chase him into a train depot, and this happens.
What did I tell you? No one can touch me. Wait. No!
Doing that earned me a trophy. After that, the Don decides that it's time to put Morello himself down. We catch Morello going to his car, and then chase ensues. He makes his way to the airport and gets in his private jet to escape. We take our car out onto the runway and shoot out his engines. The plane glides for a while before crashing in a field, where we are waiting to finish Morello off. Killing him earned me the trophy Creme de la Creme. A few years later, our gang is living the high life. We basically rule a city. Unfortunately, this guy decides to run for mayor or something, and he promises to crack down on gangs. So we sneak into a tower and shoot him in the face with a sniper rifle. Within minutes, we have hordes of cops coming after us, which made this mission very difficult. You have to fight through them and then get in a car and lose them. On one of my attempts, I was shot getting in a car. However, I did get the trophy Quite the Collection for collecting 15 vehicles. If you don't know, every time you drive a new type of car, it goes into your garage. Anyhow, I completed the mission and as usual earned a trophy. For the next mission, we are set to steal some crates of diamonds from the docks. This mission was fucking awful because you can't get caught and the stealth in this game is abominable. Anyway, we did it, and when we get back, we realized that we were lied to and it was actually weed. This makes us pretty pissed off, so Paulie and I agree to rob a bank and run away from the Don. Completing the mission earned me a trophy. In the next mission, we actually go and rob the bank. The mission was pretty quick, but really fun. We just walk in, take some hostages, and then run. We decide to run away the next day with our families, and I am to meet Paulie at his apartment the next morning. Completing the mission earned me another trophy. And now for the final mission of the game. We head to Paulie's apartment only to find him with 2 bullets in his head. Shortly after, we get a call from Sam, who is calling to warn Paulie that the Don found out, but it was too late. He agrees to help us, so we go meet him at the town art gallery. When we get there, it turns out he double-crossed us, and in order to gain favor with the Don, he's gonna kill us. This makes us very unhappy, so we rampage through his men before inserting many 22 caliber bullets into his torso. Completing the final mission earned me 3 trophies. 1 for completing the mission, 1 for completing the game on easy, medium, or hard, and another for completing the game on classic difficulty. Before heading into the free ride game mode, I had to hop into the racing mission with Mission Select. There, I got a trophy for driving a drunk Paulie to a strip club. After that, I went ahead and found all 5 of the hidden cars around the map. To do this, you just have to go to the mechanic who will tell you where they all are. Getting them all earned me 2 trophies. Following that, I went and completed some other challenges to get a few more cars so I could get the trophy for having 30 vehicles in the garage. After that, all I had to do was find all the remaining collectibles. Doing this got me 6 trophies, bringing me to 42 out of 43 trophies. For the final trophy, I had to jump into the Bolt Ace, the slowest car in the game, and try to reach a speed of 50 miles per hour. This actually took me a few tries, but I got it, earning the final trophy. There you have it. Now go and watch this video where I platinum Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.